Hey everyone, in this video I just wanted to do a quick update just because I haven't actually published a video on this channel for a few months now. And I've said in previous videos that oftentimes I do take breaks, kind of unannounced breaks from this channel just because basically I've always kind of treated this channel as a hobby channel. It's something that I do on the side for fun. And, I just don't always have time to make videos because there's different things that go on in life with work and other kinds of things like that. So I took a pretty long break, and actually the reason why I took such a long break in this case, I think it's been about 3 months, probably 2 or 3 months, I'm not sure. I think I haven't published a video on this channel since probably July or so. But the reason why is because I moved yet again. I have a pattern of moving a lot recently, but in this case I am in a new house, and this is actually my house. I purchased this house, so I have my own house now. And so basically what you're looking at here is a wall in my house where currently I have my movies set up. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do, this is actually just a hallway here. So I've got this nice wall here. I'm going to stand back just a little bit so you can kind of see it a little broader. Kind of hard to see very much, but I have just this wall here with 3 shelves on it. And what I'm thinking I might do, because you can see that these shelves, I've got movies stacked on top of the shelves, but going all the way up to the ceiling, there's a lot of empty room. I may actually, at some point, build a custom shelf that basically covers this entire wall. So if I do that, that'd be awesome, because I don't know if it'll quite be able to hold my entire movie collection, plus my video games, plus my CDs, plus like some of my VHS tapes, which I don't have very many of those, but I have a few. But what I'm hoping to do at some point too is kind of go through my collection and kind of weed out some things. There's a lot of things in here that I just literally will never have time to watch and probably just don't need to have in there, so I can trim things down. And maybe I can cover this entire wall with my entire collection, hopefully have a little bit of room left over, and then I don't know, maybe that would be just my entire collection. Now I will move over here too. I have one more smaller wall with another shelf on it. You can see that right there. So there's that. And then I'm going to go into another room here, but I'm not going to, basically just going to show you the ceiling for a second, just because this room is very messy, so I don't want to show you my messy floor. But there's one more shelf here with more movies on it, and those are my shelves that I have for the moment. Basically where I have all of my movies stored. So I'm going back into this main hallway here to kind of finish things up. So that's what I basically have, is these 5 shelves with movies stacked on top of them. Obviously I've got a lot of overflow, and what you see here isn't everything either. I have some more movies in tubs. Most of those are actually like Dollar Tree titles that I picked up and stuff. So not really things that I necessarily am going to keep in the collection. I don't know. I went kind of on a big old buying spree with those Dollar Tree movies when they kind of used to have them. And they had a bunch of different selections at various times in the past few years, and I kind of jumped on those. It's like, oh, this movie's $1, and then I ended up with like 200 or 300 of them, and there's no way I'm gonna watch them all. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen with all of those. I got to figure that one out. But so those are stored away for now, not part of my actual collection of good movies. And even within my good movies, there's a lot of titles that I probably could weed out too. Like, I'm just looking at one random one here, like Jesus Christ Superstar. Am I ever going to watch that? I don't know. Probably not. So that might be one that can go, and, I could keep looking and looking. There's plenty of them. But, so the point being, that's why I haven't made videos in a long time, is just because I moved, and now I've got everything set up again. And as you can also maybe pick out here, nothing is organized in any fashion. I have to organize everything at some point too. And so when I finally get around to doing that process, which may be after I, if I decide to build a custom shelf on this wall, which I think I'm going to, after I do all that, I'll sort through it, and then I'll start weeding some stuff up, some stuff out that I'm probably never going to watch and don't really necessarily need to have in the collection. So that's kind of my plan, and I just wanted to give you guys just an update because I definitely didn't, I don't want to abandon this channel in any way, but for those who are, kind of long-time watchers, I just want to kind of explain where I've been, what's going on with that. So I am moved into a new house. I'm kind of still settling in. There's a lot of like other, just general house projects and home improvement projects that I'm working on, so I'm kind of busy with that too. But I do have plenty of new movies to open up that have come out recently and stuff that I've picked up. So I'm going to start posting those pretty soon and pretty regularly, probably through the rest of the fall here, through about December or so probably. And there's also a lot of good new releases coming out, it looks like, too. As is the usual case in the fall. There's always, seems to be always plenty of new releases coming out. So probably not going to be too much of a shortage of content, basically starting now and through about December or so. Then after that, kind of, I don't know, I guess. We'll see what happens. If I get more organized around the house and maybe have time to build a shelf here, I can do some more organizing and do collection updates and things of that sort. But that kind of stuff I really have no idea about at this time. A lot of uncertainty. But yeah, for the moment, I just wanted to give you guys an update about what's going on with this channel, kind of what to expect coming soon, and basically expect some, more of the usual unboxing videos like I used to do more regularly, but just haven't had time in the past few months because I moved yet again and I bought a house, which has been a big, big change for me for sure. So, in a good way for the most part. So lots of good changes, and now I can I'm free to do whatever I want with the space that I have with my movies, whereas in the past I had, I was renting and, I had constraints with that and where I could put my stuff and how I could kind of organize it. This can be more of a semi-permanent setup once I, finally have time to set it up with a shelf and that kind of stuff. A big shelf covering the entire wall if I decide to do that, which, like I said, I think I will. So with that said, look forward to some new videos coming soon this fall in 2023. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next video.